Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Grounded Bird Research and Development Studios. This is Grounded Bird with Grounded Bird Research and Development. How y'all doing? Right now, we're going to be partaking in part two of the now. The now. That is what we're going to be doing. This is the now. Um, So in this episode, we're going to be going through random topics. We're going to be discussing. We're going to be pulling random articles off the news, off the web, off the World Wide Web. www. Turn that 9 syllables. Turn the three syllable word, 3 syllable phrase into a 9. www.news.com or the World Wide Web. Not .com, but we're going to be pulling from the World Wide Web and discussion on those. How about the accidental discharge? We're going to be discussing that. Should they be charged with an accidental discharge? Should it be attempted murder? Yes. The way they criminalize civilians, the way they punish them, the way they punish society and citizens should be equal and fair. They're held to a higher standard. They are held to a higher standard for other individuals, and an accident. It is accidental discharge. Should there be charges brought up against, which could be what is that, second degree, right? That's second degree, attempted second degree. You got to know your job. You got to know your position when lives are at stake, and she shouldn't have been. Would she have a gun for? Would she have a gun for? It's a terrible incident that happened. Who do we got, viewer? You want to go ahead and leave a comment? You have a question? We're going to be pulling random topics from the World Wide Web and discussing those. I've been discussing the accidental discharge in, what is that, Minnesota? Police officer, it was. You can't say it wasn't. But can you say attempted murder? Not attempted. Second degree manslaughter. Would there be manslaughter charges? You got to pick the right charges. If you don't pick the right charges, you're not gonna get them, and then you're not gonna get anything. You gotta aim for the bullseye, and you gotta hit the bullseye. In this one, in any case against the authority, because that's what it is essentially. I'll be right back. Give me a moment here. Oh, jeez. If I was working with somebody, I'd be fired for that. And then we're gonna be discussing me being fired from my job, also possibly. Showed up today. He said he didn't get my message. I said no. I said don't show up until we call you. So what happened was on Sunday I left. I left work. I didn't contact anybody. There was another fellow coworker that I ran into. I just happened to run into him, and I told him I looked for Van in the office, who is the manager on duty, the lead at that weekend shift. I couldn't find him, so I just left. I'm not gonna go into details, but I had diarrhea. I'll say that I had diarrhea, and I left, and I didn't get a hold of anybody. So showed up today. My scheduled days off are Monday and Tuesday. I called Kevin at 4 on Monday, informed him of the situation, and he was like, "Okay." And I guess he texted me the next day, and I didn't know. He texted me. He texted me. He said, "Don't show up until the manager calls." So I'm kind of bummed about that. Kind of bummed about that. Yeah. Let's see. Give me a second here. I'm gonna adjust these lights. There we go. So I'm a little bummed about that, and I'm just staring at myself. So this is the now, okay. So delicate. So delicate. Hmm. All right, I'm flashing here. Let's see here. Um, okay, so let's get it. Let's jump into it. Let's pull up some news. Let's pull up some news here. News. That's what I'm gonna type in. Google News, Fox News, ABC News. What's Google News? Let's see what COVID-19. Democrats to introduce bill to expand Supreme Court from 9 to 13 justices. Well, that goes along with the population, isn't it? Isn't that all that means? Population gets bigger, and there's more justices, more people in the Supreme Court. I don't know. Pentagon is not making these decisions. How Biden's team overrode the brass on Afghanistan. What happened and what did he do? Biden announces troops will leave Afghanistan by September 11th. It's time to end America's longest war. Amen. Okay, military guys, military people, what do you think about that? Ending the Afghanistan war, pulling everybody out. It's going to be a vacuum left there, right? Hopefully, the people have been trained, their own citizens have been trained, their own government has been trained enough. I know we work with them side by side, and so hopefully it's over. Hopefully, and then all our boys could come home. And if there is a vacuum that's created, maybe make sure to direct it into a certain nozzle, because there is a section of that country that needs to be vacuum cleaned, right? And just give me a moment here. All right. Defense expert says Derek Chauvin did not cause George Floyd's death as cross-examination grows intense. Former medical examiner says George Floyd died due to his heart disease. Yeah, I know. But what initiated his heart disease? Huh? Soldier seen in viral video harassing black man gets arrested. What did it say? Man, black man charged. So this is the New York Post.
Go away right now.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting. You know what? Maybe you should hang on a little longer. We'll see how it goes. And we will have to get the report by
What
ourselves.
is it you're doing here?
Then
Then
walk
walk.
out. Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away. Walk away right now. You need help? You got this on camera. I'm happy to help you. I didn't hit you. There's a difference between
Pretty
pushing
sure you
you.
were the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on the neighborhood.
Someone came running.
Walk back.
You better walk away. You walk away. You're talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife.
Walk away.
I didn't do
Walk
anything.
away.
Your wife was speaking.
Check it out. You do walk away or I'm going to carry your ass out of here.
Dude, you touched
What do you want to do?
me. Better not touch me.
Or what? What are you going to do?
You up on me.
Let's go. Walk away.
I didn't do anything.
I'm about to do something to you. You better start walking.
Anything hurt? I didn't do anything hurt.
You better start walking right now.
You come after me like that?
I ain't coming after you. You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out. Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
Walk, you know.
Oh, you bet. You want to bet what I could do?
I live here.
Okay,
Right
what's
now,
your
you're
address?
harassing the neighborhood.
I'm not harassing anyone walking through the neighborhood. I live here.
Where? But check it out. We are a tight-knit community.
Okay.
We
How
take
long
care
have
of
you
each
been
other.
here? How long have
A hell of a lot longer than your ass, because I have never seen you before in my
How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
none
does
of
that
your
even
business.
matter to you?
How long have you been
It
living
doesn't matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my face.
here?
Get out of my face.
You walked up to me.
Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you. You either get your ass moving, or I'm gonna move you.
Something's wrong.
You want to bet? I'm about to show you what I can do. Better walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
I'm walking. You keep following me, sir.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there.
There's multiple ways out of here, sir.
You want to bet? Walk away.
Okay, did you guys hear that? Did you guys have audio to that? It was a video of a 3 minute. He was just saying walk away. Oh. Well, did the kid really live in the neighborhood? Because if he didn't, he was in the wrong neighborhood, obviously. And you don't do that. You don't walk through you don't wander around in other people's neighborhoods. They told him to walk away. You didn't punch him. You didn't fucking. He could have eaten that dude alive. He could have ripped his eyeballs out of his fucking sockets and showed his fucking body to him, and gave him an out of body experience. I'm not kidding. That guy would have. He could have. I mean, I don't know if he would have. I mean, I think he did everything he was supposed to do, I guess, in that situation. I guess there was multiple neighbors out. No, nobody knows who this kid is, and he's in the wrong neighborhood. You don't go walking through another fucking neighborhood, man, without business, you know? I've been in some rough neighborhoods. I've never been fucked with. If anybody approached me, I'm doing this, blah, 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 blah. I'm on my way. If they say there's a detour, then I take the detour. You know what I mean? I've traveled in neighborhood. That's what I do. I keep it clear. I don't fucking buy. I don't walk up to people that fucking 3 times as big as me holding my chin like that. I've never done that before. What is that guy? Fuck. Damn, what's my password to Facebook? I don't know. Alright. That's interesting. Anybody get in trouble? Did the cops show up? Did he police shut down some neighborhood, remove penalty family amidst protests? Soldier seen environment charged with assault? Oh, he's charged with assault because he shoved him. View full coverage. Okay, well, okay, there you go. He was charged with assault. He did assault him. That was assault. Kristen Smart is 96 may have been raped and killed in a college dorm. Jeez. I don't Elizabeth Smart. What the who's Kristen Smart? And then Elizabeth Smart? What is up in this? Smart's not that smart, are they? What's going on? Is it the media trying to tell us something? Personal joke? Okay, where'd it go? Google News, here. Paul Flores killed Kristen Smart during attempted rape, prosecutors say. Wow. Bold headline. LAPD investigated local case. San Luis Obispo. Wow, I never heard of this case before. Never heard of this case. Kristen Smart. From the start, investigators focused their attention on Flores, the classmate of Smart's. The last person seen with her. 2 students told the police they had left the party with Smart when Flores appeared and promised to see her back to her dormitory. Over the years, called Flores a person of interest in suspect and a prime suspect. They never found the body. Investigators showed more evidence and interviewed new witnesses in the last 2 years. He declined to provide specifics, saying only that text message. The point where- Uh-huh. Wow. Okay, so Kristen Smart was raped and assaulted and killed in this guy's dormitory. He last one seen with her. He ain't talking. He don't know where she is. He's saying he don't know where she is. Nobody knows where she is. She's missing. They haven't been able to make charges or bring anything against it because there's no body. Now they have enough evidence that she was killed while being raped and assaulted by this guy. And I guess this guy's had um, other attempts towards other women that they were investigating. So there, I guess, ladies, if you were in the LA area from 2005, you know this guy. What's his name? Paul Flores. Paul Flores. I don't know who he is. Paul Flores. Like those girls. How's it feel? You gonna be a dirty hoe. You're gonna be somebody's bitch. You're gonna plead the fucking fifth. You're gonna be somebody's bitch. Alright. Wow. President Joe Biden is withdrawing U.S. forces from Afghanistan. What happens now? He's body shaming.
To an OnlyFans?
Do you?
I do.
Is it a boy?
No, it's a lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does she show?
Oh, she shows everything.
What's her
She's a
OnlyFans?
savage. Her name's Trisha Paytas.
And what does she do in her OnlyFans? Do you know who she is? Do you know who she is, Jamie?
Hopefully that doesn't get me banned. Not banned, but marked, dinged against me. Copyright infringement. I totally forgot to think about that. All right. Well, so Joe Rogan is body shamed for body shaming. I want to hear what they say about Joe Rogan's body, dude. The dude. As far as the body goes, he's a fucking beast. He's pretty. You know what I mean? He's strong as fuck, dude. I think. And he's married, so. Yeah, what's he wanting to look at it anyways? You know what I mean? As far as a person and a man goes, dude, he's a dog, dude. And obviously he ain't loyal. He's, I guess, more bitch than bitches ain't loyal. Am I wrong? It's a dominant male, dude. We're gonna be doing some push-ups too, and some exercises. COVID-19 news. Let's look it up. See what they're saying. So it looks like there's Pfizer and Moderna, right? Are the two. Johnson and Johnson's got a pause right now until the CDC panel meets again. That's what this headline says here. Okay, so this guy declined the vaccine out after positive COVID-19 test. That's ESPN. I don't know what they're saying. I'm sure it'll be all right. Shove a couple things in his, give him a probe, good probe. The year in, here's what we know about vitamin D for preventing COVID. Oh, let's read NPR. This goes to NPR here. Here's what we know about vitamin D for preventing COVID. So right there, right, that headline says it's used to prevent COVID, right? When the pandemic hit, many Americans turned to vitamins and supplements in hopes of boosting their immune system. Scientists also raced to study that vitamin D, perhaps more than any other, captured the attention of researchers. Even the nation's top infectious disease doctor, Anthony Fauci, embraced the idea of using the vitamin to help keep COVID-19 at bay, saying in September that it takes a supplement to avoid being deficient and would not mind recommending it to others. Oh, okay. So should you take vitamin D to prevent or even treat COVID-19? More than a year in a pandemic, many of the studies can offer high-quality evidence that are still in the works, but there's now enough that are out there to offer clues, as well as fodder for spirited debate about the question. But first, why vitamin D? If you don't know vitamin D, look it up. It's estimated as much as 40% of the U.S. population doesn't get enough vitamin D, as well as 1 billion people worldwide that have deficient levels. Early in the pandemic, researchers noticed the overlap between populations that are at high risk of severe illness from COVID-19, that those have vitamin D deficiency, in particular people who are overweight, elderly, and those with darker skin. It sparked a rush of commentary in academic articles on whether boosting vitamin D levels could help shield certain vulnerable people from coronavirus infection. The news of So there's a clear study between the deficiencies of deficiencies and its suffering with COVID-19. But low levels are also associated with increase in cytokines, cell-to-cell chemical messengers that are responsible for inflammation. So you're gonna get swollen glands more, be painful. Low levels of protective immune cells, Marvis said. Okay. Study 489 patients published. So you're like 1.77 times greater to get it if you have a greater chance of getting COVID-19 if you have a vitamin D deficiency. So that's what it's there. It's not really saying, hey, take this stuff and it's going to cure it. You're just saying if you have a low level of vitamin D already, you're going to just be more aware of the COVID-19. You have less than 2% chance. of getting COVID-19 with a vitamin D deficiency. So take vitamin D. Take your pills. I need to get vitamin D. I've been taking a lot of vitamin C. I know vitamin C is good for the immune system. I was not aware that vitamin D was so much good for the immune system. Yeah. No, I know the sunlight, you get vitamin D from sunlight. Unless you used to, unless the ozone's so thinned out right now, it's just all bad. I don't think it is. Immune systems, vitamin C. I mean, I know vitamin C's are associated with the immune system. Vitamin D. I'll be back. Hmm.